I'm getting fed up with the prices of groceries.
The cost of groceries is so much and nobody fixes it.
I will tell you what, I could just about freaking ball right now.
To eat breakfast and lunch for free at their school 4 days a week because they only have school 4 days.
Hey everyone, I have a question. I want to know y'all's opinion.
Okay, raise your hand if your FYP is full of people talking about how we're going into another Great Depression and food shelves are going to be cleared out and we're not going to have toilet paper and all of this stuff is going to be going on, and I am having a mentee bee. Okay, because I am a parent to 4 children. Yes, one is my 16-year-old nephew, but I still parent him as well as take care of him. Okay, and I was already freaking out because my kids, and I'm very fortunate to be able to say that my kids are able to eat breakfast and lunch for free at their school 4 days a week because they only have school 4 days a week, right? And when you do the math for 4 kids, 4 days a week, 2 meals a day, that's 32 meals that during the school year I am not having to pay for. And I was just thinking about the fact that I'm gonna have to start prepping basically for summer because we're already on a really strict budget, okay? And there's gonna be 32 meals a week, and that's like 130 or more meals a month each month of summer that I have to come up with, and I don't know what I'm gonna do. And so I was already freaking out about that, and now every other video on my FYP is somebody saying, you're not gonna be able to find this, you're not gonna be able to find this, and I'm just like over here like, what do you mean? What do you mean? I don't want to go through the COVID, we had to ration our toilet paper thing all over again, okay? I had already planned on shopping at the local farmers market because I don't know how the tariffs are going to affect the local farmers market. I'm really hoping that it's not because it's pretty affordable. Like, you can get corn for $1 and the berries are pretty good. And so am I the only one that's stressing about this now?
Hey everyone, I have a question. I want to know y'all's opinion. When you leave the house, does it automatically cost you $100, $200, $300, $400? Like, if you leave your house, it costs so much money these days. Makes no sense. I went to Walmart, spent $359.26. I'm at the gas pumps now. Probably be another 40 or 50. So what's that, about 400? Then a lady called me. I've been looking for a storage, like a bench to go in front of my bed, and she said they got one in today if I wanted it. Went by there and spent another 100. So I should have just stayed home. It seems like if you leave the house these days, it costs. Like, everything is $100, $200, $300. Do y'all feel the same way? Like the other day, my son's fixing to graduate. My daughter that's married and grown out the house, she had told my son, stay home long as you can. It costs to breathe. I believe it. Look, I'm loaded down, y'all. This is insane. So I want to know how y'all feel about it. Does it cost y'all like me when you leave the house?
So if you're wondering why the cost of groceries is so much and nobody fixes it, stick around, we're going to talk about it. Because in the last video, so many people commented that the ACCC found that the Australian supermarkets weren't price gouging, and that's not the case at all. Let's talk about what actually happened. I need more tea, I'll be back in a second. So let's talk about what price gouging actually is. That's when companies raise their prices during tough times so that they can actually make more money, just like we've experienced during the pandemic and the cost of living crisis here in Australia. So in Australia, we don't actually have clear laws around price gouging unless the companies are colluding or they're lying to consumers and customers. So the ACCC actually did find that Coles and Woolworths were increasing their prices faster than their own supply costs were going up. So basically, yeah, there was a little bit of price gouging happening. They even did say that supermarkets were using the excuse cost pressures as a reason to rise their prices, even though some of their prices were actually falling. So yeah, the ACCC couldn't punish anybody because technically it's not illegal here in Australia yet. The ACCC even recommended that the government change these laws and give the ACCC more power to do something about the supermarkets using their dominance to price gouge. So yeah, they basically said, we see there's a problem, but we have no power to fix it yet. The law does not exist. So now the government is actually talking about introducing these laws. But the problem that I have with it is that they're also using it as part of their campaign. And this shouldn't be a way to win a campaign. This should be already here. We should not have to be paying more than we have to for food that we need to survive. Just shouldn't. And just because something is technically legal doesn't mean it's fair. Every single time we go grocery shopping, we can feel our empty pockets. That's the real story. It's really actually happening. Inflation is real, but so is price gouging. And we shouldn't be using that to win elections. We should be doing that because we're already a good government.
I will tell you what, I could just about friggin' ball right now. Because as part of my New Year's resolution, I wanted to be more mindful and better about grocery shopping, couponing, buying only what we need so we don't waste stuff, meal planning, and doing all of the things. So I spent lots of time yesterday, writing out a meal plan for the week, clipping coupons in my Myers app for M-Perks, doing all the things. My mother-in-law was giving me advice, helping me with, figuring out our meals, trying to change things up so it's not always the same. We're super busy during the week, so I was trying to do easy stuff. I am not shitting you. I got only what we needed. We're a family of 7, so we've got a lot of people, but this is no extra snacks. These are very light breakfast because not many of us eat breakfast. This is stuff for the kids to take to lunch for school, suppers for us at home, easy crock pot meals. This is just 1 week. 1 week, I stuck to the list. I did not buy extra snacks, extra junk, extra drinks. I'm gonna go home and put this away and it's gonna look like we have absolutely nothing still. So I am not even kidding you. For 1 week, I spent at Myers with couponing, with doing all of the things I was supposed to do, $392.33. That is, to me, that is a lot of freaking money. My husband and I, we live in Northwest Ohio in a very tiny town, and I would say our salaries of what we bring home a year is pretty decent from where we're at. Other places would laugh at what we make and say, how do you guys even survive? But for where we live, I feel like we are doing pretty decent. Almost $400 though, for 1 week of food, no extras, no nothing, is gut-wrenching. That is a lot of money. And I even couponed and I did the 7 for 7 and all the things, and still $400. Some of you will probably laugh and say you have that double per week, but for me, that is a big hit to my bank account. So I don't know how we are gonna survive. Things have got to get better. I hope desperately that things get better soon because we cannot keep living like this. This is rough out here. So yeah, it sucks, but I guess that's what you get when you have a big family. But holy crap, send help.
I'm getting fed up with the prices of groceries. The price of groceries are too fucking sky high, and some things need to change. Because to be spending $1,000 a month cash in groceries, if not more, it might be more than $1,000. I'm like, how is that possible? I just went shopping last week and I spent over $300. This week the food's gone. The whole 6 days later, literally 6, not even 7 days, 6 days later, the food's pretty much gone. The fridge is bare. I'm like, how? Because $300 don't get you shit. That's how. So when you used to be able to go and spend, $150 and fill up your cabinet's fridge, and that would last you a couple weeks, $300 is not lasting anybody a week. Dude, shit needs to change. Either I'm going to start walking my happy ass out with those carts, just like people used to do back in the days of addiction, but filled with TVs and electronics. My shit's going to be filled with food. I don't care. Call the cops.
High prices can empty plates, but our voices must stay full. Let's not stay quit. If you have any question about grocery prices, write in comment. Thanks for watching. See you in next video.